Two, one. Okay. Good morning, team. I will keep this brief since I'm only here as an observer in the early phase. I trust everyone is clear on their role for the riverside environmental impact. Azudin, could you lead the discussion? Let's start recording.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you, Jay, for passing
I just like to
the
remind the team
discussion today
to
to
document
me.
everything
All right.
quickly.
Good morning,
Transparency
everyone.
in your process is
I
key,
would like to
especially if the
introduce
project
you to
gets outdated.
the Riverside
Azudin,
Development
describe
Project.
to my office
The
immediately.
Riverside Development
Is
Project
there
is
any
actually
conflict of
high-profile
interest?
case,
Internal
and we
or
are
external? We
expected to
are keeping this
complete
review
the
clean
full
from the start.
EIA in 4 weeks. Mirul, you will be
Following
assisting
the
me with
orders,
the
sir.
data collection, technical analysis, and compiling the
Thus, we
report.
will work closely with
And
the
I want
team and
Ifan
keep
as the
everything
project
clear and
manager
functional.
representing the developer.
Good.
We will need full
I will
access to the
step out now
site
and let you
data,
all proceed. Thanks,
designs,
everyone.
and past environmental studies if available.
Of course, I sent over the geotechnical reports
Alright,
and
Ifan,
previous
just
water
between
run
us,
of
we will give your
analysis
project a
later
fair shot.
today. Just to share,
But
this
I
project
need
is huge
everything
for our
upfront:
company.
raw
If
data,
approved, it could
technical
bring in
diagrams,
long-term
and
economic
the
and
impact
residential
mitigation plans.
benefit to the region.
You got
We
it.
really hope
I'll
the review
send
goes
the full
smoothly.
document back by this evening. Let's make this project work.
Understood.
It's more than just numbers.
But
It's
just to
about
set
proving
expectation
that
that
responsible
our job is
development
to
is
assess
possible.
based purely on environmental impact, and approval
As
would
long
be
the
depends on
environmental come
entirely
first,
on whether the
we
project
will
meets
make sure
its
the facts speak
sustainability,
for themselves.
pollution
Exactly.
control,
Let's
and
get to work.
biodiversity protection standards. Mm, Middle.
Uh, I did an initial scan of the site proposed layout. There are few potential red flags. First, part of the land border are category 2 protected wetland. Second, there are shop zone near the northwest corner that prone to erosion, especially during the monsoon season. If the construction doesn't have proper run-off control, it could lead to soil degradation and affect the local water body.
Hey, hey, thanks, Hero. Just so you know, we include slope reinforcement and a rainwater management system in new design. Azudin, will you be open to reviewing this chance before making a firm assessment?
Yes, of course, we will evaluate them, but I will remind everyone that we actually need to assess the compliance with Environmental Quality Act guideline (EQA). Uh, that includes the air quality, waste management, and flora fauna impact. So, Mirul, let's schedule a site visit next week, and I would like you to take the water and soil samples, especially near the wetland border. Okay.
Mm, I got it. I will prep the sampling kit and bring the drone for aerial imaging. Mm, I also will double check if the wetland buffer zone meets the 50-meter minimum of EQA.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your making time for this meeting. We are here to address concerns related to the rental impact assessment for the Riverside Development Project. Miro, I understand you have flagged a few issues. Will you mind starting?
Thank you, Jai. I have been supporting the assessment under IGDIN supervision. And during the analysis, I found that the project fell short in several critical areas. Uh, for example, it mainly involves disposal procedure, insufficient biodiversity protection, and air quality mitigation. And then I flagged this in my report, but I was surprised when I learned that I didn't intended to approve the project anyway. And then I discovered that Irfan, the project manager, and I didn't are married. And then Irfan holds significant share in construction company that's that stand to benefit from the project approval. Uh, the race serious this race serious concern for me.
That's quite serious. Miro, thank you for your kind word. Azudin, how do you respond to this?
Before I'm going further, I would like to appreciate the opportunity for clarify all the the something not going right here lah. So first of all, Miro is right. There are some environmental gaps in the project. I believe that with some mitigation measures, it could still be improved. But more importantly, yes, I should have disclosed my relationship with Irfan from the beginning. That was a mistake by me, and I will take full responsibility of this matter.
Understood. Conflict of interest should have been declared immediately. Miro, how do you feel upon discovering this?
Honestly, is conflicted. I have only been here for a few months, and I didn't want to cause any problem. But I didn't feel right to ignore such a clear ethical breach. Mm, it felt like we were putting business interests ahead of environmental responsibilities.
You did the right thing, Miro. It takes courage to speak up, especially in a general. We hold all staff, regardless of rank, to the highest ethical standards. Irfan, would you like to share your side?
Yes, I admit that. I discussed the project with Izudin at home. I didn't realize how much of a conflict it was at the time. I encouraged him to support the project. Yes, but I didn't force or bribe him. That said, there's something I need to be transparent about. The CEO of our firm offered me a financial incentive if the project passed the environmental review. I didn't disclose it because I didn't want to complicate things further.
Irfan, not disclosing that offer was a major ethical lapse. Even if I didn't yet know about it, the offer itself could be interpreted as an untapped right. President, were you aware of this incentive?
Actually, no, I had no idea until you said about it just now. And I made my assessment independently, though clearly my personal internship, my Clearly, that my personal relationship with Irfan clouded my judgment. I shouldn't have stayed on this project once I realized the connection. So that's all.
Thank you for your both honesty. However, this situation includes several risks. First, undisclosed conflict of interest between Azuddin and Irfan. Second, influence on professional judgment from a personal relationship. And number three, failure to report a bribery attempt, which is a serious violation. Mirolo, what do you think should happen next?
Mm, for me, I think this project should be reviewed again, reviewed by someone independent. Mm, the public deserves a fair and unbiased assessment. Environmental regulation exists for a reason.
I completely agree. Here the course of action we will take. First, Azuddin, you are being formally rescued from the Riverside project, effective immediately. Two, we will assign an independent review panel to reassess the environmental impact. Three, Irfan, you have been placed on the administrative leave while we investigate your financial involvement and failure to report the incentive offer. Number four, the matter involving the CEO's reward offer will be escalated to the company legal and compliance division. And lastly, all engineers will undergo mandatory ethic retraining starting this quarter. Do any of you have question or wish to comment?
I think I don't have any question. I accept the decision that you made, and now I realize that even though I didn't have any bad intention, but my action actually could create serious consequences. I regret that I'm not recusing myself sooner. I also want to thank Lumiro for doing what was right. You did a great job, Ridor.
I understand the division and accept it. This has been a wake-up call, honestly. I never should let personal ambition override ethical responsibility. I'm prepared to fully cooperate with the review.
So I just hope we can prevent this. I, I just hope we can prevent this kind of thing in the future project. I appreciate that this is being taken seriously. Uh, that really means a lot for me.
We owe it to our profession, our clients, and the public to always act with integrity, especially in projects that affect the environment and public health. Let this case serve as a strong reminder. Thank you for all your time and honesty. We follow up with each of you on the next step meeting Asian. This meeting is a continuation of yesterday's sessions. Concerning the recent issue with the Riverside Development Project, we have taken a night to review initial facts, and I want to update you all on decision made at the executive level and next steps. We also offer each of you a chance to speak. Let's begin with an overview. The independent review committee has been activated. The reassessment of the Riverside project will begin this week, and we have ensured that none of the reviewers have prioritized to any involved parties.
Understood? I will fully cooperate if any additional information is needed. And I want to reiterate that I accept responsibility for not disclosing my relationship with Irfan and for not stepping down sooner.
Thank you, Azudin. That's noted and appreciated. Moving forward, we have placed a temporary suspension on all decision-making authority related to you. for active employment review until the ethnic committee completes its internal investigation. Depending on the outcome, we may recommend ethnic remediation training, reassignment, or further disciplinary action. For now, you will remain with the company, but in a non-project role.
And I understand your comments, sir, and I follow your orders, sir.
Now, Irfan, after discussion with the executive team and legal advisor, we have decided to proceed with a formal investigation into the offer extended by your CEO. We have requested written documentation, email, or message that reference any financial incentive tied to the project approval. You are on administrative leave with pay until this process is complete. You are expected not to contact internal staff about this matter during the investigation.
I acknowledge the terms. I have started gathering email and such that might be relevant. I want to make clear again that I didn't have no knowledge of that offer, and I take full responsibility for not reporting it earlier.
Thank you for your cooperation, Irfan. Your transparency now is important. Even if it delayed, Mirol, I would like to thank you again for your professional conduct. We have formally recognized your report as a protected disclosure under our internal whistleblower policy. This means that your job and progression at Environmental Ideas Co. are protected from retaliation of any kind. You have also been nominated for a commendation at the upcoming staff ethic briefing.
Mm, thank you. That's mean a lot to me. I was genuinely nervous about how this will go, but I feel reassured by how seriously the company taking it.
You have set a valuable example. Reporting wrongdoing, especially when personal relationships are involved, it requires courage. The kind of integrity strengthens not just our project but our company culture. Before we close, I want to outline our next step. First, company-wide ethic training begins next Monday. Participation is a mandatory for all engineering and project management staff. So, a new policy will be introduced, requiring automatic conflict of interest screening for all leadership staff assigned to sensitive projects. Three, we will develop a confidential reporting platform for easier and anonymous ethic reporting in the future cases. Are there any questions, concern, or final comments?
Just one more question. Just one more. I want to add some more. I want to personally apologize to Mirul. You were right that I have to raise your concern, and I respect how you handle everything. I let my judgment be affected by personal information. I will reflect on this and do better moving forward.
Thank you, Aizudin. That means a lot to me. I hope we all can learn something from this.
Likewise, I want to say I'm sorry for putting President in a difficult position and for creating this conflict. Okay, I should know better.
Thank you, both of you. Growth often comes from mistake, and the way we respond determines our values. This company will always choose ethic over convenience or profits. We'll follow up with a formal documentation and individual instruction by the end of the day. Thank you all. Meeting adjourned.